I so let's continue. So on this session, what we're going to check now, we're going to show you the pipelines on how the pipeline is set up after you signed up on Copado for the Copado training, how the pipeline is set up, and it's mostly set up this way for many organizations. So I'm gonna go to pipelines, and then this is the one, the trial Salesforce source format pipeline. This is the one that I want to check. This one below, I just created this for myself, so we won't get into that. So I'm gonna click on the pipeline itself, and then on the pipeline I'm gonna click pipeline manager. So this is gonna show you a visual representation of the pipeline, on what is there on the pipeline and how it is connected. So sometimes you might get an error that says you need a permission set to see this, but it will show you which type of permission set do you want, and then you can just go ahead and assign yourself that permission set. So now we are on the pipeline. So I have a dev1 and dev2, and then I have an INT, I have UAT, I have hotfix and production org. So all of these environments, they all serve purposes. So for dev1, this is where my developers are gonna be developing, and then maybe for the second team they're gonna be using another dev org, and then maybe if I have 5 teams, I'll connect 5 dev sandboxes here. And then the INT one is a shared org that is used for testing. So this is when a developer is done, the deploy is done, developing, and then now they want this to be tested. They're gonna push it to INT, and then from INT, if everything works well, we can push to UAT, and then from UAT we can push to production. And some other times we have instances where we just want to fix something quickly because we had a release maybe yesterday, but we missed something, or something's not working. We just want to fix it now. So we can fix it in hotfix, and then from this hotfix and push it to production. Once we push this, you're gonna see a concept of back promotion. So back promotion, what it does, it says if a function is being developed in dev1, we can deployed that functionality also into dev2 or whatever dev boxes that are here. So we'll see that functionality as we go. It's called back promotion. So yeah, this button speaks to that, but this one is for mass. So we'll go into that into more detail as we go. So right now, what I want to do, I want to show you the environments, this environment. So for you to set up the pipeline, you need environments. But on these sessions, we won't get too much into how to set this thing up, because this is purely for releasing, just to show you how to move metadata from one org to another. So these are environments. So you'll see you have dev1, dev2, dev3, sorry, INT, UAT, hotfix, and production. So for this, these are needed for you to be created to set up the pipelines. So you need to create this. So inside these environments, we also have credentials. So credentials is what, when you create an environment, you need to create a credential for that. And then when we go to these credentials, this is like signing into an org. So that org, you'll have access to the metadata and all of that. I think when we go to the course that speaks too much about setting this up, you'll see it correctly on how it is done and what is it used. But always make sure that your credentials are validated. So let me open this credential, and then for now, what do I want to do? I want to develop maybe an Apex class, or maybe create a field, some sort of an example of metadata that we can use to showcase this process. But I will end this video here, and then on the next video we'll continue with our development.